Today we are in the beautiful city of Oxford, England. I wonder what history we can find today.
Oh, lovely bar. Oh, wow. Yeah. Is it? Oh, lovely.
That's my second one.
Is it? Not bad.
Of a train signal. Enamel. So there we go, guys. We've got an old signal sign there. I have got one in the blast house, a bigger one, but I found in Oxford. Funny enough, we're in Oxford today. We've got the lovely Kirsty and Michael with us again. We've got little troublemaker down there, little Nicola. We're trying to keep her away from the booze and the food. We've got Rusty down there. He's never again is he stopping at my house. Anne Marie. But yeah, so we've got this lovely. That was my second throw in, so that's a good start to the day. So if my day carries on like that, then I'm very happy.
Various types of small signals like this one, which are mounted next to the track, are called ground signals. One less common name for these are dwarf signals, and many early signalmen also called them dolly signals. The discs were bolted to the arm of the miniature semaphore signal. When the red stripe was horizontal, it meant stop. Then at 45 degrees, it meant all clear. For night operation, small holes with coloured glass lenses were fitted to the plate, and an oil lamp mounted behind to give a clear indication. More modern railway discs had a small electric lamp in an housing to the upper right of the disc, which illuminated the disc at night. Ground signals were only used for shunting purposes. You will see disc signals stacked 2, 3 or even 4 high on a single short post. There's some kind of cog. There we go. With all the little teeth.
I've got some railway bolts, which is not shocking because we're all by railway bridge, and I've got a big piece of bar and a buy clock.
And I pulled off. Bit of metal, but attached to a big rock. Yeah.
I've pulled out one of the small market weights there, guys. I can't see how many kilogram it is at the moment, or pounds, because it's well crudded up.
That's a nice one.
But I'll double check that.
I'll go up and ask. Not sure what that would have been off. But there we go.
I've got another big bolt and some chain. And I'm going to bring the bag down here to put scrap in, because as I show you, and I don't want it, I could be straight in the bag rather than keep walking back and forth like a donkey with it.
Whatever was down there, I'm putting up the same bits because, as you can see the colour. So, yeah, bits of the same metal are coming up. But after checking with Glenn and Steve, that would have been one of those old railway lanterns. What a shame. What a shame that's not all in one piece. I'll try and put a photograph up for you of one. But yeah, that would have been one. Never mind.
I'm having a sign day today. Caution, contractor's working. Oh,
Caution,
no longer
Peaky Dipper's working.
here. Yeah. That was a joint effort getting that out with Michael as well, because it was too thin on the magnet. We've we've got a modern padlock, not very old that, probably 60s, 70s. One, two. Oh, God. Oh. Oh, yeah.
What's your feet, Mike, when it swings in?
He's got it. He's got it. No, it's fine.
Brilliant.
Seats on a moped as well. That's where they hide the stuff.
Are you on the ball again, Michael?
Should we get it up here?
Yeah.
Because it's heavy.
Hang on. Should we get that unwrapped? That magnet. That's it. It just wrapped around the kickstart. 1, 2, 5. Oh. Oh. Pardon?
Get your hand off the brake.
I want to win better now.
Handbrake on.
Handbrake, yeah. I think you can get. Yeah. Kirsty. I ain't messing with you. Yeah.
Someone's out there waiting to beat.
I was going to say, and a trick wait. We've just got the moped open, the seat. And look what's in there.
The helmet.
The helmet. Steve's got the helmet. Mike's going through the diamonds. You gotta be careful because some black sapphires you answer them.
Is it socks or gloves?
Oh, the socks.
Something that's rocky.
Could be
What
the
do
line.
you
It's the
socks?
liner out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the helmet. It's the helmet
Is that in good
liner.
condition, that helmet?
No.
No. That's a shame. What make is it, Steve? Just a cheap one?
FM.
FM?
Yeah, it's cheap.
Yeah, and just a load of muck in there, but no £5 notes or £10 notes. Sod's law.
Yeah.
Right, so I just found a disc. And it could be a factory blank, it could be a piece of round metal out of a piece of metal, but I'm going to take it back just in case, because it's got a lot of crud around there, so that's old either way. So we'll check it out. It might be nothing. If it's not in the fines, you know what it is. Or not.
I am here, guys. I'm just right down there. And all I'm pulling out is spikes, but I've just had a nice parasol stand. Nice cast iron one. So Mike's found this. Lovely little weight. It's definitely not a sash weight that I've seen, but I think it's a pendulum weight off a clock. So, unusual shape one that. Make a lovely little doorstop that. Excellent.
Thank you.
Really nice. Enamel.
Oh wow, look at that.
That's nice.
Yeah, you can just fix the bottom. All you've got to do is fix the bottom
It's
up.
one
Or...
without the handle. Oh no, there's where the handle would have been, look.
Yeah.
Yeah, up to the...
Little milk jug, isn't it?
Yeah,
Or
nice.
paint it up and have it in your garden.
That's lovely.
Nice.
Cut! Slippy went wet.
Make up.
Footpath closed, so that's going to go there for today now. And we've got, that looks like, funny enough, a British Rail lantern. And I bet if you clean that up, you would have the BR just on that window at the top. So that's a shame, that's a shame. That'd have been an £100 lantern there.
The water's up.
There we go guys, so I've just got hold of a motorbike, as you can see.
Sorry, Mike.
Back end of the motorbike. Oh, you got the back stand, yeah? Oh, shit, man. I think the magnet's gone under there. Oh, bloody indicator.
Get a rope back round them
Oh
handlebars.
my life.
Do you get a rope back round them handlebars, Mike?
Yeah. Sorry.
You all right, Bob?
Get the front end up. Would you like?
I'm not good at being a cowboy.
I was going to say, fucking, no, we do down our beef. That's right.
Wow.
That's all this one ain't seized up, other one. It is as well, it's seized up. So, yeah, you're doing the phone.
Look at that.
I'm fishing right there, can you move it please?
Steve.
No old railway bridge, I think. Yeah.
Steve just bought out a bike.
I think it is for a train.
It did, but it's a footbridge now.
Yeah.
It's like a railway spanner, isn't it?
Nice, yeah, railway.
Look at
Beautiful.
that.
That's
That'd be
key
beautiful,
for me.
cleaned up, wouldn't it?
Yeah, lovely.
Nice.
Diverted traffic. That way into the river.
It's Kurt. I think it's your turn today, isn't it, Kurt? It's not Michael.
Lovely, I love a pickaxe.
Oh, look. Nice.
Beautiful.
1, 2, 3. The fishing lure. And I've also got an adjustable spanner which is broken. See, it's all snapped up and broken, so they're going to scrap.
It's a what?
Back down, you. That's one of them workman's tent things, isn't it?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's the front of a workman's tent.
Yeah, that's
right.
material. That's left over, I think.
Actually,
I think it's armour.
yeah, it could be. Not, well, it's not army, no. It's definitely a workman's tent of some sort.
There we go.
I was thinking it's the back of a boat for a bimini cover.
Oh yeah, that could be, yeah.
It could possibly be.
It was heavy anyway. That is one big spanner. Get a little tap off and we'll see if there's any writing on it, see where it's from. That is big. So we've got an old, that's really ornate little tap that is, to be fair. I'm going to take that back. And we've got a foil. I've had another one of those, them are nice, them are. We do reckon they're off the steam trains, but we'll have to research that.
Glenn, you really are onto something there, because this little tap is actually part of the inside working station of a steam locomotive, which coincides with what was here at this location. In 1886, a specially built bridge, which was a spur of the Great Western Railway, was constructed to serve the gasworks at St Ebbas. The gasworks was founded in 1818 on the northern bank of the Thames. The gasworks eventually occupied sites on both sides of the river, totalling 19 acres. The inconvenience and expense of carting coal through the streets from the railway station to the gasworks had long been felt, and this bridge would prove to be a saving to the ratepayers of the city, and the roads would be relieved of their heavy traffic. The bridge was a multifunctional structure. One of its platforms supported a single track of rails, while the other was used as a cart road on which horses pulled wagons. The bridge is one of the last physical vestiges of the gasworks, which was closed in 1960.
I just found that, guys. That's a weird shape as well. We do think some of this stuff might be off steam trains and stuff, so it does need checking out. Because unless you get it home and clean it up, and it's got British Rail on it, which no longer exists, because it went nationalised, and then we don't know.
And just pulled out an old scraper.
You're joking, ain't you? Steve! Steve! Peaky spoon. So we've got the Peaky spoon, guys. You can't go nowhere without it. A van. Oh, is he? We've got a knife. That's a nice order, that. Look at that.
Oh, that's a nice little one.
Nice little knife.
Yeah, I'll clean up that.
And I think that's some kind of valve. So I'll take it back and...
It's a hammerhead, isn't it?
Is it? Is it valve, like a valve turner?
Oh, it could be a tap, yeah.
Oh, take it back, clean it up. Oh, yes! I know what that is straight away. That's the old levers off the steam trains.
Oh yeah. Yeah, off the heavy. What is this?
That, guys, I'm sure I'm going to have to research it when I get home, is a steam train handle inside the steam trains. So I'm really happy with that. If it is one, it might just be a... I don't know. We'll try it.
Glenn, you have an eye like a hawk. And yes, you are right. This handle is part of the water valves on a steam locomotive. It turns the water on and allows it to flow into pipes towards the locomotive.
So that's the spanner I had earlier, guys. I can't see no BR writing on it as yet. But it could actually be up here, the writing could. So, well, I don't know, yeah. I might take it back, might not. It might be a bit too heavy to take back, but unless I find any British Rail motifs on it.
I just found a long-handled screwdriver and a nice horseshoe. Look at that. And beautiful.
So for an old fishing feeder there, look, guys. They're wicked, to be fair, then. A little piece of square metal. I don't know if it's got writing on it or what, so I'm going to take it back and try it. I think that remains of an old button, but we'll take it back, clean it up. I don't think nothing's going to come off that, to be honest. No, you're not dying. You ain't going to go point lost, mate.
Cut! I am here, guys. I have been fishing. I know I've not been on camera much, but it's just one of those days. We're just pulling tons of rubbish out.
It's a peaky day today.
It's a peaky day.
It's like the Glenda show.
It's like being back on the Birmingham canals. We've just tons of scaffolding. We've had mopeds, as you've seen. I've had chairs and all sorts. So it's just not worth showing it all to camera. It's the history we want. But we'll keep cleaning up the waterways. And then we'll switch the camera off and let Glenn talk to a blank camera again.
Horseshoe! Oh, that's a nice one. Right.
Got a Bobo shoe.
Give them all to Kirsty. I'll fucking tons of them down.
On the click-clop plan.
We've got a square bowl. And we've got another nice horseshoe. Well, I'll say another one. I mean, it's the first one I've had today, but I'm going to give that to Kirsty because she collects them. There you go. Nice big one as well, that. While I'm waiting, guys, I might as well show you this. So I found that. It's got a tap on the end. And that, whatever that is. I've had that as well.
Yeah. Did I tell you about Oxford Road?
Never seen them come out. I've seen pictures on Facebook and that, but not seen them come out. Fucking big one of them.
This one is black.
Just assume it's a woman, you never know.
I know.
There's another foil, that's got to be the third or fourth. Another spanner, probably the second or third. tools. I've not got a clue. I thought it was a record. It is a record deck, isn't it?
Yeah.
Record deck. It's got to be. I suppose I've come 100 yards down
Yeah.
and I've had that
Oh, nice bolt hook.
and that. But going by the size of that, look at that. It's probably the biggest bolt I've had out there.
Oh, yeah.
That's a beaut.
That's
clean up nice, that will.
lovely. Beautiful.
And we've had, I think that's a, I'm sure that is to twist wire.
Oh, yeah.
Don't know on age, but definitely keeping that.
Mystery item. Look at that. Don't know. Pair of broken cutters.
You got? Oh, nice. Is it in good condition?
Yeah.
Good, keep that down there.
That's one of those street lamps, I think. So, yeah, gonna keep that and maybe restore it. Bucket handle. Oh, that's a good idea, look, isn't it? They've got a pole through the bike, back and front, and yeah, carrying it down. Perfect. Well, there's some tonnage come out today. Here's Glenn and Michael just shifting some more of the scrap. But yeah, wow, absolutely.
We reckon about 3
Wow.
ton.
You reckon?
Yeah.
I've just got in touch with the scrap man, he's going to be well happy. But, look at that.
So, finished my day. I'm happy with the bits and bobs I've had. But just to put the icing on the cake, I pulled out that, and that is in really good condition. That is a British coal board.
No, national
Coal board knife.
Is it?
Yes.
Because I had one out the other year and I researched it and found out that they're very, very collectible.
Oh.
And they go for about £30, don't they?
Between £30 and £50 they sell for.
Get that.
British coal board knife.
National coal board.
National
British
National
Island.
coal board.
National coal board.
Oh.
So yeah, and that's the typical coal board orange colour. So that's a nice find. That's very collectible. Very collectible.
Nice.
So yes, I'm glad. Let's just finish the day off. I'm happy with that. So
We're
guys,
packing up, we're going home, we're shattered.
we're knackered. We've had Kirsty and Michael with us, absolute legends. See you on the finds, guys, and show you what we got.
See you on the finds.
The Finds Roundup.
Hello guys, Peaky Dippers, thank you for coming along to the premiere and watching us again this evening. And we had an heavy one, didn't we?
Yeah.
I think between the lot of us, I think we had about 3 ton, so there was one happy scrap man. We had some nice little bits and bobs actually, to be fair. Now, I'm not into trains. We all was as little boys, I suppose, but yeah, I lost my interest in trains many moons ago. But we found some nice train-related items, so I'm over the moon, because you don't often get steam train parts, do you, Maria?
No.
No.
Definitely not.
So we'll show you, anyway, I'm going to show you the little thing here that's nothing to do with trains. So we'll start with the finds, guys. So we've got one of these old fish feeder things, where you put your bait inside, you close it up, that hooks over the top and you drop in and then the fish come along to you.
That's cool.
Yeah. I don't know how old these are, if you can still get them. I'm not into normal fishing. Then I found a knife, but the blade's missing, Marie. So that's now good for nothing. Right, getting on to the train items now, guys. I've got two favourite finds I'm going to show you last. I always save my best finds to last. So, some of these items, to be fair, guys, I might even just put onto a wooden board, put a picture of a steam train above it, just to make it, like, upcycle it a little bit and make it look interesting. And you never know, somebody might want to buy it. My kids might want it for when they're older. So, we'll show you the pieces. There's a couple of pieces that are mystery items, so we'll get there anyway. So I'm going to show you the two mystery items. I'll show you the mystery items first. So, found this piece that is proper iron, cast iron. Now, it did have a code on the side, and I think it was 17A4D, if I remember right. And when I was searching this up in Google, it was coming up as a rocker cover piece. But it seems very heavy to be, unless it's off a tractor. It could be off a tractor. It was coming up tractors, funny enough, John Deere tractors and trains, believe it or not. So, is that a train piece, guys? You tell me. If there's anyone out there with mechanics, and you tell me what that is. It looks like Italy, doesn't it? It looks like Italy. Looks like Marie's oil boots she used to wear. Then we've got this kind of turning piece. See, now, I'm not technical, so this is a turning piece. It's got an hole through each side, as you can see, and it's hollow through the middle. And it's got like a brew origin at the bottom. So is that some kind of a gasket valve or something like that? There's no writing on this one, guys, so again, like I say, this is part of the mystery items. So if you know what that is, guys, let me know. Then we had this piece. This is a weird piece, isn't it? So, this piece here has got a piece of brass pipe here, going into the pipe in the middle. Then there's a brass piece at the top.
I think that's something to do with the steam locomotive as well. I just think.
And it's got that look to it, hasn't it? But does it sit like that? And the pipe comes off there, does it sit like that? I don't know. But if anybody who is watching that is into steam trains and knows about parts, and then please let us know by all means, because I don't want to be putting stuff on the scrap, and it's handy for somebody that's into steam trains. Then we've got this. Now this, the nearest thing I can find on Google to this is a shock absorber for the buffers. So you've got the main train buffers, the carriages, and this would have been hidden behind all the springs, and this was to stop vibration going down the carriages when it was coupling up. Now, I might be totally wrong, but with rubber edges, I'm just presuming that could be that. And I did find a piece on Google that was very similar, and it was saying the same thing, so we'll see. Right, the other piece, that I'm not too fussed about, but is a mystery. Is this a lamp shade? Or, we was finding a few headlights off the trains, wasn't we?
Oh yeah.
Because this has got like an electrode here, look, and one down the bottom here. Is it one of the old headlights? Does it go above on the steam train, just below the chimney stack?
Ah, can you imagine?
Or is it just a headlight off the more modern British Rail trains?
Or a street lamp or something.
Or just a factory light. But to be fair, for a factory light, you just have the hangy piece there and the bulb through the bottom. That seems very engineered, as if it's got to take a big piece of glass for this. So I'm going to say I want it to be the piece that goes above the steam train. the main headlight to the steam train. So I don't know, I'm not going to throw it yet until I find out. One of you clever gets on there or now anyway. Then we've had, now these are two different sizes, I didn't realise until yesterday. But we had those.
Are they different sizes? Oh yeah,
Slightly, yeah. Slightly. So, I was having the moon when I found these, because straight away, I mean, we find a lot of gas taps and stuff like that, and these was just different. You've got like these ball pieces here, which is a hell of a lot different to the usual gas taps that we find. So I looked on steam train parts and lo and behold, they're there. So that was like blow valves and stuff like that, wasn't they? So these are off the steam train as well, guys. So over the moon with them. Also sticking to the steam train, we've also got this piece. This is cleaned up very well, this is well crudded up. But again, as soon as I pulled this out, I thought this looks very trainy. Is that the right word? Because if you've got to lock something off, there is a piece on the photo and it sits on a piece of pipe and goes into the ground, and this is the handle. So again, we've just put pictures on the video.
It's something to do with the water valve.
Something to do with the water valve.
From what I can see.
So if you know any different guys and you know better than me and Marie and Google, then feel free to comment below.
Yeah, leave a comment.
And then sticking to the levers and the handles, found that one. A square hole going through the middle there, and it has lost its metal coating on that side, but nevertheless it is a proper turny one. It's got two handles, but again we've seen something similar to this on the steam train.
Yeah.
So nice pieces of history if they're off the steam train. We found a 14 pound weight, which is got nothing to do with steam trains, but there you go. 14 pound weight, you know when you've got that on the magnet. Right now, my favourite two pieces, and I'm not into trains as I've just said, but my favourite two pieces I did recognise when I pulled them out. First of all, I'll go for this one. This is a shunting signal, and I've had one of these before. I had a bigger version of this.
You love those, didn't you?
Excellent condition it was. This one's in a bit worse for wear. A little bit of rust there, but nevertheless, it's dried off in the house. I'm going to put a rust protection over it, and you know what? That's just nice just to hang up in the blast house, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, old enamel, you don't come across it no more, so I'm over the moon with that. People might go, oh, it's pretty much scrap, but no, I like that.
You could have it on the door to say shut or open.
Yeah. But my favourite find of the day, and I knew exactly what it was because I've had one before, is a national coalboard knife that was issued to the workers, and this has got a date on it of 1980 something, so we don't know what year it is, but it's in the 80s anyway. Obviously in the 80s we had a lot of strikes going on with a certain Prime Minister, and these was all issued to the coal miners as some kind of a little gift. Whether they used them or not, I don't know, down the mines, but this is a national coalboard knife, and these are quite hard, well, not hard to come by, but they're just nice to find. They don't come up in magnet fishing very often.
Collectible.
Very collectible to anybody who collects mining stuff and stuff like that. But yes, so this is a 1980s one. So this is easily 40 years old straight away. I've got it all cleaned up and it all folds away nicely. So that is a nice piece. I'm over the moon with that. That's not very old, it's modern history, but as my children get older, that will be very significant as they get older, along with the shunting plate. So I'm over the moon with that as well, and with the bits of steam train. Yeah, I don't like trains, I'm not into them, but if we can save little pieces of history like this, there's a lot of kids this day and age have never even been on steam train. So I mean, even for me, I'm 43 years old, and even for me, holding a piece of steam train, it's a weird feeling because it's like a bygone era.
Let's keep the history alive.
Yeah, keep the history alive, that's what it's all about, and that's what we do. Apart from taking the rubbish out the river, and the main thing for us is keeping history alive. Now, next week's video, guys, is something a little different, but we was happy. I've had some nice little bits and bobs. I think you'll enjoy it. I hope you do anyway. Also, I can tell you about next week's video is that it's got a bit more exciting, hasn't it, Marie? Yeah, I can't say too much. Marie's looking at me like with daggers. But yeah, I can't say too much, but there has been a development with one of our finds that we had. So we'll put that into the video somewhere.
Yeah, you'll find out what that is next week.
Yeah. We're out this Sunday. We're going to a nice area that we want to try.
A new one again.
Again, it might not have much magnet fishing in it, but we're trying different things, guys. We are going to magnet fish it, but we're going down slightly different routes, and we want to try stuff. Stuff I've always wanted to do with Marie anyway. But the week after is the collaboration, Outcast collaboration of 2023. So that'll be a good one. Please bring your wallets and your purses because you're going to need them, because there's some stuff there. You'll be fooled if you don't bring any money. You'll be fools, because there is some beautiful stuff going up for auction. And please remember, guys, the car is only £5 a ticket.
And if they're international subscribers and they do want to make a donation, just put it into the donation link and go towards the charity.
If you want to bid for the car in America, you make sure you pay for the postage, or abroad, should I say? Obvious. Oh, I've just kicked the camera. Do apologise. So guys, thanks ever so much for putting up with us for tonight. We are going to be trying stuff, so please put up with us, guys. Please put up with us. We're going to be trying stuff. We're doing it. The magnet fishing is the main thing, but we are doing things along the way. You'll see what they are, and it's our way of getting more history out of the rivers other than just magnet fishing. So you'll see what's coming up anyway.
But magnet fishing is our priority. Yes.
And we've got a very big announcement after the collaboration of 2023 in August. On August the 20th, we've got a very big announcement. Me, Steve and Marie and Nigel Perry have. So we might actually do a live for that to announce it. It is a nice announcement, and I'm hoping you guys to support us. I think you will. Because you're all amazing and you've supported us in the past anyway. It's not going to change what we do. It's just something that's going to be exciting to the channel, and it can get the subscribers involved. I'm not saying no more. So guys, thanks for putting up with us. Big love to all of you. I'll be doing live again Sunday. Let's hope it's not pixelated. We'll have another video a week today, and then whoever's coming to the club, I shall see you there.
Yeah, and can I say?
Yeah.
By order of the Peaky Dippers.
I know, I was going to say goodbye. Yet. Right. So when we're out of the club, we might come across a little bit ignorant. We're running around after everybody. We're sorting stuff out. We're putting things out for display and everything. So please, guys, in advance, if I'm running about and I say hello to you and you want a conversation, I'll probably get a minute. You'll probably get a minute out of me. We're going to be very busy.
Yeah, but come and say hello.
Well, do definitely come and say hello, yeah. But it'll be like, hello, how you doing? And then we've got to crack on because we've got potentially 300 people turning up. So please don't think I'm ignorant. It's just the way it's been for the last 3 years, isn't it? So, that being said, I'll let Marie finish off the video.
By order of the Peaky Dippers.
Like and subscribe to the channel, guys, and make sure if you can share this video as much as you can.
Oh yeah, share.
And it gets spread around more, and it does us good. It does you good because we just make the crowd bigger and more people watch us. So thanks ever so much, guys, and big love.